It's symbiotic. She gets to learn a lot very quickly, and I still get to play the field.
Oh, sounds like Christmas.
Nearly finished here, Graham. Yep, I don't know why it is, but women always seem to want to make me happy.
We should get to know each other a bit better, and there's no point in diving in headlong.
Are they your words or Chris's?
Look, I agree with him. And you never know. Later on, he might want something a bit more permanent.
Thanks. Is Chris joining us?
No, he's got a cold, so he's going straight home to bed.
Alone?
Yes, alone.
Good morning. Yeah, where are you going?
I'm late.
Well, I'll shout your caffeine.
I've got to go.
What time you got lunch?
I don't know.
I'm in theatre most of the morning, but maybe we could get out of here for an hour or so. About one? You got to eat sometime. It's a great day outside. We could go for a drive.
How's your flu?
Fine, yeah. Must have hit it on the head.
Early night.
Yeah. Ellie, what's up?
Nothing. Why should there be?
I get the feeling you're mad at me or something.
Do you? Well, maybe you're just being oversensitive. No, sensitive's probably the wrong word.
Ah, Dr. Warner, Mrs. McLean's asking to see you. She's quite anxious. Sonia McLean, the patient whose gallbladder you're removing this morning?
Yeah, I know. All right. I'll catch you later.
Are you all right?
Men should be neutered at birth.
I see, Dr. Warner. Alison, I don't want my nurses bringing their personal problems to work.
Really? You stood here and lied right in front of me.
I want you in the wards in 5 minutes, all right? Good.
Any chance having the car tonight, Dad?
What for?
I'm going to a party, a dance party.
Yeah, I guess so. As long as you look after it.
So,
I've heard about these dance parties on the radio.
Mum, talkbacks for morons.
Oh, you'd be surprised what I've learned from the radio.
Very surprised.
Eat your breakfast. I know what goes on there. It's all alcohol and drugs.
Not to mention sex.
I just don't think it's a very healthy environment for a young person. That's all.
I see, so you don't trust me, huh?
No, of course we trust you.
You got nothing to worry about.
Got you there, love.
It wouldn't hurt you to be a bit more concerned.
Look, I don't know what goes on at these dance parties, but it can't be much worse than what we got up to.
It'll probably be really boring.
And why do you want to go?
I just do.
Oh, I don't know.
Nige, the boy's old enough to take some responsibility. Don't be such an old stick in the mud.
Not.
We'll let him go and have a good time.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, all right. As long as you promise to behave yourself.
I will.
Sonia, once you remove your gallbladder, all the problems and pain associated with the stones will be gone. No more attacks.
Yes, I know, Doctor. It's just that I've never had a major operation before.
Well, the good news is I've done lots. It's perfectly normal to be a bit frightened, but I promise it'll be okay.
There's something else, too.
What?
Oh, you'll probably think I'm being an hysterical patient.
Try me.
Well, when I had a shower this morning, I found a lump in my breast.
Chances are it's nothing to worry about. Left or right side?
It's the left.
Do you examine your breasts regularly?
Oh, probably not as often as I should.
And you've just noticed this?
Yeah.
Well, lumps like this are quite common, especially if you're premenstrual. But I'll arrange for you to have a mammogram as soon as you're back on your feet again.
Oh, I thought maybe. Well, since I'm having an operation anyway, but
It doesn't work like that, Sonia. First things first. I'm not overly worried about the lump. It's small, and chances are it's just a benign cyst. But we will make sure. In the meantime, that gallbladder has to come out, okay?
Okay.
What did you say to Mr. Carter?
Why?
Today's the first time he's behaved during a sponge bath.
Good. Amazing what a few home truths can do.
What did you say?
Well, perhaps the threat of a therapeutic enema might also have helped.
I'm sorry about this morning.
You're over it now, that's the main thing.
I guess. You're right about Chris.
Alison, I don't get any pleasure out of saying I told you so. Men like Dr. Warner are like little boys. They're so fascinated with what's between their legs, they can't believe that we're not the slightest bit interested.
The blondie was kissing seemed pretty interested.
Let her have him. If you ask me, you're better off out of it.
So, Chris has been sprung, has he?
Steve, leave it out.
I'm not saying a word.
Yeah, they reckon it's gonna be a real raid.
Yesterday's admissions?
Yes. Gina, you always look great. You do. Anyway, I better go. Okay, I'll see you at lunchtime. Okay, bye.
You forgot to get the health insurance details from these patients.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you did.
I am now. What did Gina want?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, you certainly spent long enough talking about nothing.
You know Gina.
Yes. Yes, on second thoughts, that makes perfect sense.
Hiya.
Hi.
Heard about the dance party?
Tonight?
Yeah, want to come?
Oh, I'd like to, but I can't afford it.
My shop.
Where'd you get that kind of money?
Brains. And I've got wheels.
You?
Well, a friend has. Anyway, what do you say? They reckon it's going to be rad.
Yeah, okay.
You will?
Yeah, but Nick, this isn't a date or anything, okay? We're just mates going out together.
Yeah, of course. Unreal. I'll pick you up back here at 8.
Okay.
And, I'll get something to get the blood pumping. Party! 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 Party!
Deb, please, Deb.
She's moody about something.
Alison,
Yeah.
don't ask me. I find your sexual gymnastics truly staggering.
Ain't love grand? Has she said anything to you?
I make it a rule not to get involved in my nurses' personal lives.
Smart. Flowers.
Sorry, Graham, what was that?
Flowers? Why don't you give her flowers or chocolate?
No offense, but I save the flowers and chocolates for Mother's Day.
Just a suggestion.
To my women, I give myself.
Oh, I think I'm going to throw up.
Touch. Okay, retractor. I just got to get this liver out of the way.
Cystic and bile ducts look okay. Ligating the cystic duct. Anyway, whatever's the matter, this weekend will fix it. I'm taking her to Waiheke Island.
Very nice.
Well, works like a charm every time. Graham, what's the story?
Everything should be normal.
Why's the pulse rate up then?
Graham, she's moving.
Okay, I'll give her some more morphine.
Have you got it under control now?
Yes, fine. Those alarms are pretty touchy anyway.
Oh, it seems to have done the trick. I hear the one about the patient who had the gall to wake up during her own collie.
Chris, let's just get this gallbladder out without any more drama. Retractor, move it.
Hey, you want to go across the road, grab a bite to eat?
No, I've got some chopping to do. Oh, nice work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, all pretty straightforward, apart from that one little hiccup.
Yeah, what was the problem, Graham?
Hard to tell. Sometimes the patient has an unpredictable reaction to the anaesthetic. It's not always textbook stuff.
Oh, it's all part of the fun.
You have to keep your wits about you and your eyes on the monitors. Still, these things happen.
What about the Narcan, Doctor?
What?
I saw an empty Narcan ampoule on Dr. Whitfield's tray.
That'd bring her around for sure.
You gave her Narcan.
Graham,
Okay, I made a mistake. So shoot me. I'm human.
why didn't you tell us?
Well, it's no big deal. I made a mistake. I corrected it. The patient's fine. No harm done. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, what are we going to do?
Nick is going to this dance thing then.
Well, I was a bit dubious at first, but when he told me he was going with Stuart, I was a lot happier. Well, didn't Stuart tell you they were going together?
No, he didn't. Now, I've heard about these dance parties, and I'm not at all sure Tom and I have made the right decision.
Stuart seems to have a level head on his shoulders, and apparently young Kirsty's going with them too.
Thank heaven I haven't got a teenage daughter to worry about.
Marge, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Stuart's still only young. And when you're somewhere like that, it's easy enough to fall in with a bad element.
You mean like Nick?
No, Well, I mean, Nick has a tendency to be, well, wild.
Yes, well, we all make mistakes. Tom thinks I'm being silly. Nick looks up to Stuart enormously, you know.
Does he?
You only have to see how his schoolwork's improved.
I'm glad they're getting on together.
If I were you and Tom, I'd be very proud of Stuart.
Yes, yes, we are. So you think I'm overreacting about this dance thing?
I think it's only natural to be concerned. But having someone as sensible as Stuart going with them makes me feel a lot easier about the whole thing.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Stuart is a good kid.
Now, Mrs. Beck, you're complaining of poor hearing.
I beg your pardon, Doctor?
Your hearing, it's causing you problems?
Oh, yes. I sing for my friends, see? But the piano's getting very muddy. Do you like to sing, Doctor?
Yes, I do, but nobody likes to listen, I'm afraid, so I save it for the shower. Let's have a look. Any loss of balance?
Only when I give the pot a bit of a tickle.
Well, some of this wax is older than I am. It's no wonder you can hear anything at all. I'll get one of the nurses to put some drops in them to soften up the wax, and then I'll get you to come back a few days later and we'll syringe them for you. I'll be back in a minute. Alison?
Yes?
Could you give me a hand? Mrs. Beck, this is Nurse Rayner. Mrs. Beck's ears contain more wax than Madame Tussauds. I'd like you to put these in them for her, please.
Why can't you do it?
What?
Do you think I'm your slave or something?
Look, Alison, I don't know what's the matter with you today, but there is a room full of patients out there, so you can just do this and stop complaining.
Such a nice young doctor.
Oh, Chris, McKenna will see us in half an hour.
What?
Regarding what happened this morning.
Oh, yeah. Right. Hey, do you know what Alison just said to me?
No, don't care.
No, I can't reach it. No, stop, please. No, I can't. I can't.
You're at the clinic.
No, stop it, please. Stop
Get out
it.
of it after a general.
No.
You'll be fine.
Please stop. I can't.
Come on.
I can't.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Graham Whitfield is a fine anaesthetist. I've worked with him for many years and never had any problems.
Well, if you ask me, I think he's lost it.
Because of this one mistake, I think he deserves a bit more respect than that.
Not one mistake, Michael. Several. The cardiac arrest last week.
What about the patient he refused to anesthetize because you're a heavy smoker?
Practice is becoming more and more common.
Yes, but you don't leave it to the last minute to walk out. The patient had the pre-med. We were all scrubbed.
Also, he tried to cover it up today. If I hadn't seen the Narcan and confronted him with it, he wouldn't have said a thing.
Okay, I'll speak to Graham and see what he has to say for himself. I agree, he shouldn't have tried to cover his mistake. None of us are infallible, but that was a bad decision. In the meantime, I expect you all to keep this incident to yourselves. After all, the patient appears fine, the operation seems to have been a success, and I see no point in causing any undue fuss.
Fair enough.
Do you want to see when you talk to him?
No, I can handle it. Do you have a problem with that?
Doctors, you really look after your own, don't you?
Carrie, I am not in the business of blaming someone without giving them a chance to defend themselves. I would have thought you would appreciate that.
They say girls are bad, but your son was in that shower for 20 minutes.
Oh, my son now, is he? When you came back after your chat with Jenny Harrison, he was your son.
Probably won't have any hot water for the dishes.
What do you think?
Oh, very flash. Very flash indeed.
Mum?
You sure you're warm enough?
Yes, Mum.
You smell lovely anyway.
Give me a break.
Here you go.
Okay.
Have a nice time.
I will. See you later.
Hey, no drinking and driving.
Don't worry. I won't.
He'll be all right.
Of course he will.
That's your fourth glass.
Well, if I'm going to dance a lot, I don't want to dehydrate. Besides, water's good for your skin.
Well, Nick's his usual punctual self.
Maybe we should just go and meet him there.
No, he's gonna need a lift. You sure he said 8?
Positive.
I'm gonna give him a call. Maybe he got held up. Guys, what are you waiting for?
You!
Well, come on, let's rock and roll.
Have you been drinking?
Haven't touched a drop.
Yeah, well, you're half an hour late, mate.
Sorry. I just had to pick up some friends.
Oh, I don't think there's going to be room in
Don't worry, they don't take up much room.
What are you talking about?
Instant party.
Nick.
Where did you get those?
Guys, don't worry. I've got enough for all of us. I wouldn't let you guys down.
Nick! Forget it, I'm not going.
Oh, come on. Do you know how much this stuff costs?
What, in brain
A
cells?
packet. It's cost me a packet.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. There's no point. Especially not here.
Yeah. You coming or not?
Let me flush them down the loo.
No way.
Then I'm not going.
Right, stuff you. I'll go by myself.
Nick! We've got to go after him.
I'm not going with him if he's going to get wasted off his face. So stupid.
We can't let him go by himself.
I can.
Okay. See ya.
Hold on. Suppose you're going to need some help. I just don't know what he's trying to prove.
What are you doing? You're hurting me.
I want to talk with you.
Where's my arm?
Sorry.
All right. What do you want?
There you go again. All day you've either been avoiding me or been totally crabby.
Why do you think that might be?
I got no idea.
I saw you last night.
What?
At the pub, kissing that girl. When you're supposed to be going home with the flu.
So that's what this is all about.
Darn right. How do you think that made me feel?
Alison, I thought we agreed to have an open relationship.
That includes lying.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Hey, I didn't realize you had my feelings at heart.
Look, aren't you making too big a deal of this? It was nothing. She was just someone from the gym. Let's go and have some dinner and forget all about it.
I'm not hungry and I don't want to forget about it.
Got a surprise for you.
Who is she this time?
Just you and me, this weekend at Waiheke Island. Nothing to do but walk along the beach, watch the sun go down, and enjoy each other's company. Make each other feel special.
Waiheke.
Sounds great, doesn't it? I've made all the bookings. We can go over on the early ferry.
Sorry, Chris. I'm not going anywhere with you. We're finished. Why don't you ask your friend from the gym? I'm sure she'll jump at the chance.
Stuart! What are you doing out here, bro?
Just getting a bit of fresh air.
Man, you should check out some of the women inside. Talk about hot.
Where's Kirsty?
Oh, inside, dancing with some dork she reckons she knows.
Bummer.
Who cares? She spent half the night on the loo anyway. Something about too much water or something. Anyway, coming back in?
Maybe.
Hey, man, what's the matter? We should be inside partying.
I don't feel much like partying. Truth is, I'm bored.
Yeah? Why didn't you say so? Of course you're bored. Life's boring. That's why good old Dr. Nick's got the answer to your problems right here.
You're off your face.
Yep. But I'm having a good time. The blue ones are my personal favourites.
No.
On the house.
I think I need more than a few pills. Thanks anyway.
You won't know until you try one. They're great, really mild. Nothing to be scared of.
I'm not scared.
Sure.
Just don't want any. What the hell's that supposed to mean anyway?
Nothing. No one's gonna tell your mum.
I do what I want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Prove it. Way to go, man.
Still here.
My dinner plan's changed.
You drink too much coffee, you know that? It's bad for your heart.
Huh?
You know, I've been thinking. There's every chance Carey's right. This whole Whitfield business could quite easily be swept under the carpet.
Well, maybe.
Nothing much we can do, I suppose, except insist on using other anaesthetists in future. I mean, today could have been very bad in there.
Yeah.
Honey, can I ask you a question? It's personal.
Shoot.
Well, apart from one little indiscretion, which I have more than adequately explained, can you think of any possible reason why Alison should go cold on me?
I told you, you drink too much coffee.
Gee, you're both stoned!
Give us a break. Go back and dance with dog brain.
Give me the keys!
No.
You can't drive like this!
Of course I can. My reflex is a razor sharp.
What do your
Mine too.
dads say?
I don't care what my mum or my dad says.
I can't believe you're stupid enough to take stuff in the first place.
Come on, Kirsty, lighten up.
No, I can't let you drive like this. You could kill yourself.
Well, you can't stop us. That's right.
Can't I? Have a good walk.
What did you take them? I didn't. You said that. Oh, what am I going to do? I don't know.
Hello? Oh, Jenny, it's Marjorie Nielsen. Is Stuart at your place? No, Marge. Well, Nick's not home yet either.
He's not there. Neither of them are.
Marge, I'm sure everything's okay. Well, Stuart's never been out all night before. Maybe they've had an accident. Don't worry. If anything like that had happened, I'm sure we would have heard. Tom and I are worried sick. There's probably a perfectly simple explanation. Or maybe the car broke down.
She says maybe the car broke down.
Nothing wrong with my car.
Or maybe they stayed over with friends. Look, I'll ring around some of Nick's mates. Oh, ring back the moment you're here. I will.
Is everything all right?
And Marge, don't worry. Stuart wouldn't do anything silly. It's just what might happen at one of these dance parties. I'll call you as soon as I hear anything. Oh, thanks. Bye.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place, yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.